What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Neutral Zone Podcast, the NZP Podcast. I just want to welcome you to my podcast. I know it's been a while since I post, but it's just a lot of things that was just going on. So I am going to get back to my posting. I am going to get back to my podcasting. So I just want to welcome you to the podcast, and let's just get started. I wanted to get started about a 6-year-old kid that killed a cop. I know a lot of people probably didn't know about this, and I know a lot of people probably didn't hear about this, but I'm going to let my phone play it, and then we're going to just talk about it.
Cop in Michigan? Don't worry about it. 38-year-old Denise Williams and her 6-year-old daughter Aaliyah went to Walmart to buy a TV. As they're leaving, the receipt flies out of Denise's bag. She doesn't realize it till she gets to the door. Trevor, the Walmart employee, stopped her, asked for proof of purchase. She realized it was missing. She flags down the cashier that had just processed the transaction. Cashier confirms it, but he is insisting that she cannot leave without a receipt. She's frustrated and determined not to cause a scene. Denise proceeded to her car and waved down a man in the parking lot to ask for help to load the TV into her car. As they're doing that, Officer Lindsay Carter pulls up. She has a reputation of being overly zealous. She exited the vehicle with her hand already resting on the holster gun. Trevor called the police, claiming that she had stolen the TV and assaulted him on her way out. Officer Carter immediately confronted Denise, accusing her of theft and demanding that she put her hands behind her back. Denise, caught off guard, tried to explain that she had already paid for the TV and confirmed it with the cashier, but Carter's tone grew increasingly aggressive. When Denise hesitated to comply with being handcuffed, pleading that she'd done nothing wrong, Officer Carter grabbed Denise by the arm, struck her in the ribs, and forced her to the ground, placing her in a chokehold as Denise gasped for air. Aaliyah, still seated in the SUV, watched in horror as her mother struggled. Panicking, she remembered the firearm her mother kept in the glove compartment for protection, a weapon Denise had taught her to handle safely. Acting out of fear and desperation, Aaliyah retrieved the gun, stepped out of the SUV, pointed it at Officer. When Carter turned toward Aaliyah and appeared to reach for her own weapon, Aaliyah fired a single precise shot, striking the officer in the eye. Carter collapsed to the ground, dead. Aaliyah immediately dropped the gun and rushed to her mother's side, sobbing and begging for her to wake up. As Denise is regaining consciousness, more officers are arriving on the scene. They are both taken into custody, but after thorough investigation, they were cleared of any wrongdoing. They also watched the footage of her buying the TV. And Aaliyah is basically deemed a hero, is justifiable as she acted in defense of her mother's life. Trevor, maybe you work at Walmart.
So that happened in Michigan. A 6-year-old did that and killed the cop. Now, she was about to get to explaining about Trevor that works at Walmart. Now, I'm going to say some things about Trevor, too, that works at Walmart. My man Trevor, like, if the cashier told you they paid and they already gave you the acknowledgement, like, hey, they already paid, they're good, they go, let it go, bro. Let it go. Like she was about to say, you work at Walmart, my guy. Like, just let it go. Let that woman go. Let that woman shop in peace with her daughter. She ain't bothering nobody. She ain't bothering you. Now, since you escalated the situation to where it wasn't supposed to be, now we have a dead officer on your hands. And I'm sorry, you have to say it just like that. Trevor, the officer died on your hands. I feel like they should be pressing charges on the officer. On Trevor, not the officer, on Trevor. They should be pressing charges on Trevor because Trevor made a bad report. He basically lied and told the cops that this woman was stealing and she wasn't stealing and everything. So my thing is, Trevor should be the one that is getting in custody. Trevor should be the one that gets he gets something. He should be fired from Walmart. That should be number one. Walmart should fire him. And also, they should be able to press charges on Trevor. I don't know what the charges will be. I don't know anything about the charges and how they will persuade the charges and everything. But at the end of the day, they should face charges on that one. I just feel like Trevor did the wrong thing on that. Calling the cops when the cashier even told you she didn't steal, she didn't do nothing. She literally paid for her stuff and she's walking out. That's all she was doing. And then her daughter to have the awareness of it all, to grab her mom's gun and shoot the officer dead in the head, right between the eyes. It's right in the eye, actually. It's crazy how she died. It's It's just upsetting, man. It's an upsetting thing to see, but at the end of the day, Walmart needs to do thoroughly work on their employees because people are taking their jobs a little too serious. You give, like I always tell people, like you give them a little bit of power, they blow it up in their head like they the president at the end of the day. So I feel like Walmart needs to retrain their employees and just need to be dealt with. I in my book, it needs to be dealt with. That's how I view it. That's how I see it. It should be dealt with, and it should be taken care of from Walmart and stuff. So Trevor, that wasn't good, my guy. It wasn't. It was not good. And the rest, the officer that died, man, God, please bless over the family, protect the family and everything. Even though the rest of the officer was an aggressive officer, she's still a human being at the end of the day. So just pray for the victims, God. Just pray for all the victims that was during that situation. Pray for the families and everything, God. Like, but at the end of the day, my feeling about Trevor is true. Trevor, you should be fired. Because you did a wrong accuse on a woman. She should do what she has to do for her family too. She should sue Walmart and press charges on Trevor. But that's one thing I wanted to talk about. The other thing I wanted to talk about is the Grammys. I know the Grammys happened a week ago, but I wanted everything to die down and everything to I just wanted everything to die down, and I wanted everything to come clear and everything. So the Grammys, it's a lot of things to unfold about the Grammys, like Beyonce winning Best Album of the Year, Beyonce winning Best Country Album, Kendrick Lamar coming home with 5 Grammys. I mean, that's dope. I give him that. That's dope. That's never been done. Well, it has been done by Lauryn Hill, but it never been done with a diss song. But and the diss song is a bop. I give him that. The diss song is one of his best bops that he has. So I will give him that. But 5 Grammys, that's a little stretch. I feel like best video should have went to A$AP Rocky. If you really looked at A$AP Rocky's video and you saw the how he was trying to put it together in his video that was crazy. And I also think that Residuals, if I said that word right, I can never say that word, but that Chris Brown song that I love so much, that video, I feel like that video was dope as well too. I think he should have won best video, but I don't think he was nominated for that. But also, I just think best video. Kendrick just went through his hood. That's all I see is he went through each part of his hood and rap. They Not Like Us in each part of his hood, and then I think he was at a house too and rap. They Not Like. I don't see how the video is the best video when local rappers are doing the exact same thing that he did. I know local rappers don't have the same fan base, but they're literally doing the same thing he did. So I really, to be honest with you, I just really don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I keep saying the Grammys are a popularity contest, because it is. Because if you can't tell me that it's not a popularity contest, when he gets on the stage, they don't play the chorus. They Not Like Us. They don't play that. They play the part that goes to A minor, and then you got everybody in the industry singing that one part that says A minor and stuff. And then you wonder why Drake is suing UMG. You wonder why. And then you got Taylor Swift high-fiving and singing it and dancing. They Not Like Us. But sweetheart, wasn't you the one that was dating a 17-year-old when you was 24, 25? What are we saying here? What are we saying here? Y'all want to diminish this man's name so bad, but it's like this man is in Australia, selling out in Australia. He don't care. You know what? And if you really put it together, and he threw a little shot at Kendrick, like he threw Whitney Houston on, knowing his fiance's name is Whitney. So he threw on Whitney Houston before he even came out, before he even did. It was just a little jab at Kendrick, like, bro, I really don't care. But if you really want to keep going at it, we can keep going at it, because as we know, Whitney was getting beat by Bobby, and Kendrick, you beating up your wife. So as we know, your fiance. I keep saying your wife, but you ain't get married to her yet. So it's your fiance. Once again, his fiance. and everything. So the way you could put it, the way you look at it is, it's crazy, man. I think the beef. I don't think the beef is over. I think it's more to the beef. I think Drake. He said he already cleared that he has an album coming out. He already cleared that the album is going to be just him talking. He said he already got another album coming out this week with Party Next Door, and that album's supposed to be fire. I can't wait till that comes out. It's supposed to be coming out on Valentine's Day, so it's for the ladies. So ladies, be prepared for that one. I think it's called Some Sexy Songs for You and everything. I think that's what it's called, Some Sexy Songs for You. So be prepared for that album and everything. And like I said, the Grammys, I just feel like the Grammys are a popularity contest, man. It's really how you put it. It's a popularity contest. Like 5 Grammys, come on, you ODing now. I can see best rap song. Now, come on, I can see best rap song, best rap performance. I can see those too. But come on, best video. Come on, song of the year. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, 5 Grammys was ODing and everything. And then Beyonce winning best country. This girl ain't never seen. I listened to that country album. That's not country. That's not country. If you think that is country, I think you should be slapped upside your head if you think that's country. Now, I can let Beyonce slide with gospel. I can let Beyonce slide with gospel, pop, R&B, all the other genre. But when it comes to country, you can't touch that. To me, that's just one genre you cannot touch if you're not really a part of that type of genre. Country is more storytelling than any genre there is. It's more storytelling than any genre there is. So you can't, I just feel like you can't touch that. You honestly just can't touch country. Like, you gotta let country be where country is at. Like, it's other black country artists that's killing the game. Like, it was this one, I forgot his name. I forgot her name, but it's this one country artist. And she's not black, but she's a white country artist. They even asked her how she felt about Beyonce winning best country artist, and she put a thumbs up. She should have won that album. She should have won. Her album was amazing. The way she put it together, the way how she put the categories together, how her body of work was working together on that one. I just feel like, oh man, that album was amazing. That album was amazing. Now everybody's gonna look at this. Everybody's gonna look at me different. Like, you listen to country? You listen to country? No, I only listen to country so I can listen to different genre of music, so I can understand different genre of music. I like country in some aspects. It's some songs of some country artists that I can listen to, and I'll be like, man, I can get down with this. This is actually a good song. And there's some country artists I'll be like, I can't get down with it. So yes, I do listen to country sometimes, and yes. Hey, if you want to be bad at that, it's cool. Like I said, this is a neutral zone podcast, man. We neutral about these things, man. This is very neutral. Also, I also wanted to talk about D'Angelo. D'Angelo came with his remix. If you didn't listen to it, go listen to it. D'Angelo Ball came with his remix, and the remix was fire with Lil Wayne, Lil Weezy F, baby. The F is for features. And he came with it and he cooked it. Lil Wayne cooked. He cooked. He cooked that. A lot of people are saying that he didn't cook, but if you know Lil Wayne, like you know Lil Wayne, he cooked that joint. A lot of people are mad that he kept using baby a lot. I F this baby. I eat rappers like baby. Like, he was saying a lot of babies into his rap. But at the end of the day, bro, that's Wayne, man. He's that type of rapper. If you don't know, now you know. That's Wayne. You should know who Wayne is. Like, Wayne is those type of rapper. He is that type of rapper to do those type of wordplay and how to word it and everything. He killed it. The remix is tough. And then D'Angelo was on Platboy Max stream. He was on Platboy Max stream. And on that Platboy Max stream, he was coming out with other songs. On the stream. And the other songs, he had another song called Law and Order. Man, I'm telling you, that joint was fire. He had another song that was called Law and Order. He cooked that. He cooked it, and a lot of people are mad because he's not changing up his flow or he not doing any different with his flow or anything. But my thing is like, why should he? Why should he do any different with his flow? Like, why should he like change his flow up? Why should he make his flow different? Like, that's how he raps. He gives me that 2005, 2004 era type of rap. Like, he gives me those type of vibes. Like, and I fools with it. I'm sorry, like I fools with it. Like I fools with it. I fools with it. I fools with that type of rap. I fools with that type of bar. I fools with that type of thing. I fools with everything. I fools with it. I'm with you, D'Angelo, man. You keep doing it, man. You keep making this rap music. You being a successful ball, and it's got to be studied. We got to talk about it. I actually got the verse right here. We're gonna play the Lil Wayne verse, and excuse the cussing. It's Lil Wayne, so excuse it. Like I said, it's a podcast. We're gonna listen to it. Oh man, he cooked that verse. Like I said again, Wayne cooked that verse. If you didn't like that Wayne verse, man, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Wayne cooked it. I think, and you know what's got to be studied? LeVar Ball, man, he got 3 successful sons. Like, I know I talked about it in one of my episodes last 2 weeks, but you gotta look at it, man. He got 3 successful ones, man. Like him and Deion. Him and Deion, like, they don't talk about it enough. Good fathers, active black fathers in their kids' life. They don't talk about that enough on no ESPN, on no station, on none of that. So it's just like, man, like, just to hear and just to see this happen, and just to see like how D'Angelo had to go through what he went through just to come back to what he is now and being what he's doing, man. It's amazing. I know he's going through a lot of blog talks about the whole Nicki situation. His first baby mom and his new girlfriend. That's none of my business. I really don't care, man. Just keep making the music, bro. Like, don't let them stop you from making that music, bro. Like, cause what you doing with this music, you can change some things up. You can switch some things up, and who knows? Who knows? Them ball bros, they doing something. They doing something. So I want to shout out to them. Shout out to what's going on with the D'Angelo Ball. Also, today is Sunday, so you know what it is. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to the Chiefs. I want to congratulate them from winning the NFC and AFC championship. I know, like I said again, I am 2 weeks behind on a whole lot of things, but we're going to talk about it because today is the day they two battle it out for the Super Bowl. And once again, like I said, I mean, it's gonna be a great game. Pat Mahomes is gonna show out and show in. I hope Jalen Hurts shows out and shows in too. We know Saquon's gonna do Saquon things if the Chiefs stops the run. This is the thing. This is the thing about this game right here. And I think this is how this game's gonna play out. I think the Eagles is gonna run the ball. Because that's what they're true to. And that's what their nature of. Their nature of running the football. Why not? You got the best back in the NFL. Why not hand him the ball? Now, what the Chiefs need to do is stopping the run. If the Chiefs can stop the run, load up the box, stop the run, and they might have to play press man coverage, but it's stopping the run. And let Jalen Hurts throw the ball. Let him beat you by throwing the ball. Now, if you get him out his game and he has to throw the ball, then that's trouble. That's trouble. That's trouble. And I'm not sitting here saying, oh, Jalen Hurts is this bad quarterback. He's just not a true pocket quarterback. He holds on to the ball too long. Too long. He actually holds on to the ball as long as Shedeur Sanders does. And that's the God honest truth. That's the one part of Shedeur Sanders' game that people talk about the most because it's the truth. Shedeur Sanders hold on to the ball way too long, and he needs to let it go when it's time to let it go and everything. He's trying to make the big play happen, and then boom, it's a sack. But the only thing with Jalen is he making a big play happen. He's trying to make the big play happen, but it's not boom, it's a sack. It's boom, all right, I'm going to just run. I'm going to get out of the pocket and run. And that saves them sometimes. But sometimes it's too late also. So I just feel like I feel like this is going to be a defensive bout. Both defenses is going to have to show up. Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce is going to do Pat Mahomes and Travis Kelce things. Now, if the Chiefs do win this Super Bowl, I feel like this is going to be Travis Kelce's last year and everything. I think he's going to retire. Come on, man. You got a three-peat. You're one of the greatest tight ends that ever played a game of football. You basically almost on your last leg and everything. I won't say almost on your last leg. You're basically getting old, pretty much. How about we just retire? What's wrong with retiring? So, but if they do lose, I feel like the Chiefs will come back and try it all over again and do it all over again. And I also think the Chiefs' offense is starting to become where they should have became the start of the season. Because if you look at it, start of the season, they didn't have Hollywood Brown. He was out. They didn't have D-Hop. D-Hop wasn't there until the middle of the season. They only had the guy Rice and Worthy, but Rice got injured, and then Worthy stepped in and became that true like go-to guy for Pat. But at the end of the day, they are becoming together. They're all becoming. Their offense all are healthy. Their offense is healthy, and they're here now. Like it's sad to say, but it's the truth. Like the Chiefs was battling injuries all through the season, and then now all of a sudden they got better from the championship, from the divisional round to the championship round. Now they're in the Super Bowl. So you got to think about it that way as well. So I just feel like the Chiefs win a third. I think they get that three-peat. I think that's something they want to talk about for ages. I think they get that three-peat. And I also think that the Chiefs win 3. And I think Travis Kelce, I think he retires. I think this is his year. He retires. Once he gets his three-peat, he's out of there and everything. And I think it's back to the drawing board for the Eagles and Jalen Hurts. I think they're going to have to really figure out, is Jalen Hurts our guy, or is he a bridge quarterback until we find our guy? That's a question they have to ask. And then after the Super Bowl, we will be talking about free agency. What team got the most money? What team is going to pick up who? We'll be talking about all that. We forgot to talk about one thing. The biggest trade that happened in NBA history. Luka Doncic to the LA Lakers for AD and Chris Maxey and some other picks and everything. Man, that was the biggest trade ever. That was a surprising trade. At first, I didn't believe the trade. I'm in this sports group chat and they was talking about it. Somebody posted it and I'm like, oh, this is fake. That ain't real. And then I seen Shane, I think that's his name, Shane, on the at the bottom of it, and I said, oh, this is real. This is real. And man, and also who won the trade long term? The Lakers won. That's long term. The Lakers won the trade long term. Short term, I think the Mavs won. I think AD and Kyrie pairing together, I think that's going to be a big man, little man problem. I think nobody wants to see. I think that's I won't say that Shaq and Kobe, but I think that's like, if they can get it rolling and get it going. Like I seen them play, and AD, he was cooking. Then he got injured. Now we're not gonna sit here and say that AG's not a glass man. He is a glass man, but he got injured. But he was cooking before he got injured and everything. So I just feel as though once him and Kyrie get to going, I think they click and everything. And if Klay Thompson can give him just a smid of that Warrior 2016 Klay, man, this Dallas team gonna look crazy. I'm telling you, a lot of Dallas fans are mad because you traded Luka and he was 25 years old and everything. And I get it. I get why you'll be upset about that situation. I understand why you'll be upset about that situation. But at the end of the day, you have to look at it in NBA's point of view. The NBA, if you look at it, NBA viewers was already going down. They needed something to put their viewers up. And what happened? The Lakers in Dallas made that trade. Now, NBA views are starting to sky up because now they want to see Luka in that LA jersey. They want to see what Luka and LeBron can do. They want to see these things. So I just want to. I'm a big Lakers fan. I'm a big, huge Lakers fan. We haven't played good Lakers basketball in a while. But I just want to see how this will work out. I want to see how this will play. I want to see how this would do. I want to see how this would do. Like, how can the Lakers make this work with LeBron and Luka? Because a lot of people are saying they're both the same players. They play the same. Their styles the same. So I want to see, do they put LeBron at the 4 and do the pick and roll off that? Put him at the 3 and do a pick and roll off that? How would this play out for Luka and LeBron and everything? Because this is. And then to find out that LeBron didn't know nothing about this trade. Nobody knew nothing about this trade. It was just a trade that happened. Nobody knew nothing about the trade. And a lot of people are upset that LeBron didn't know about the trade. But my thing is like, why do he need to know? He ain't no GM. He don't work in the front office. We already drafted for your son, my man. What else do you need to know? Why you need this much clearance? And that's just my point of view. He ain't the man no more. He don't got the pull no more. He used his last pull card by getting his son to his team. I feel as though, like, my thing is like, why do you need to know this? Why do you need to know what's going on? You don't need to know what's going on. You be a regular employee just like the next person. Come to the studio. Come to the stadium. Suit up for practice. Suit up for games. Play what you need to do. What you need to do. Go home. And everything. And I just think that's how they should have. That's how I'm viewing it. That's really how I'm viewing it in that situation. So I don't know, man. This is just that Luka Doncic trade was crazy, man. And if I didn't tell you my picks for the Eagles and the Eagles in the Chiefs game, I got 27-20. I got 27-17. I got the Chiefs winning 27-17. I think Pat will turn into Pat in the second half, pretty much. But if the Chiefs has to under, take the under. If the Chiefs has to over, take the over. In my book. But hey, I'm just the messenger. Like I said. Also, I wanted to talk about a couple of things that Trump has been doing. Actually, I don't even want to talk about a couple of things that Trump has been doing. Let's just talk about how Jey Uso, shout out to Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso. If you don't know, WWE, I got boys that watch WWE and I watch them with them. So we watched the Royal Rumble and Jey Uso did win the Royal Rumble. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to him. I guess he gonna be yeeting all through Vegas. I can't wait till he decides and who he chooses to be his appointed. I can't even say the word, Jesus. To face him for WrestleMania for either each title. And I don't know, man. I believe that he might face Gunther. I don't know. It's a beef that's going on between them, and I think Gunther is the one that's really annoying out of all of them. Out of both champions, I think Gunther is the one that's annoying. But then they got the Elimination Chamber, and then in this Elimination Chamber, they got John Cena and CM Punk, and I'm pretty sure Roman's gonna be in there, and I'm pretty sure some other Seth Rollins should be in there and everything. And whoever wins out of that will face the person that Jey Uso doesn't face. So I'm hoping it'd be Cody Rhodes, because I think Cody Rhodes' time of holding the championship belt, I think his time is over. I think you can see it in his face. You can see that he's depleted. He's doing a lot of promos. I see him more in a suit than I see him in his wrestling uniform. And I don't know. So I hope whenever it all falls out, it falls out to be something good. I just want to say shout out to Jey Uso once again for winning the Royal Rumble and everything. Shout out to Charlotte Flair for women's Royal Rumble too. Can't forget about Charlotte Flair, so shout out to her too as well. Shout out to everybody that's been listening to this podcast. Like I said, this is the NZP podcast, the Neutral Zone podcast. Like I said again, this podcast is for me, for you, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys really enjoy this podcast, and thank you for listening. You have a great one. Bye.